Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Coach Andres, and thank you for tuning in, ladies. Honestly, I love all the support and feedback you're giving me. You're giving me such great insight on what's important, what you like, what you don't like. It's okay. I take it all as great constructive criticism because you all make me a better coach and a better man. That being said, we're going to talk about a specific topic I've heard from a few of my clients about where they're in this relationship, which is going great. We got to that stage, but how do we stay in it? How do we let it last? How do we keep this for the long haul? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. 3 specific things. 3 habits that make your relationship last. Before we get started, though, if you want to go ahead, hit the subscription to make sure you're always notified for new future videos so we keep you in this community. We want to hear what you have to say. I want to build a level of relationships with everyone to know that, hey, what you say matters. Your viewership, your input, even your criticism matters because I want to be able to cover all and every topic. How to make the relationship last. Well, there's a very overlooked, underrated way of things, but it happens all the time, and I'm guilty of it too in my relationship. Sharing and showing appreciations. You know what I'm saying? Sharing and showing appreciations. And obviously, the small things do matter in the relationships. I always say this to my clients. I always say this on the phone. I always say this even to my girlfriend. I say this to my family members. Small things matter because if the big things are in question, then why are we talking? Why are we dating if there's questionable big things, as in the big green flags? If those are red, why are we talking? So when those are established and we're in line to who we are, we got a good relationship. It's starting off right, which I love to hear. The small things matter. The small things stand out. The small things connect the relationship to keep on going further. So showing appreciations maybe even before bedtime, or even to a point where if you guys had an argument or you guys aren't really on the same page and you're upset with each other, you still don't go to sleep mad. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's talk about this tomorrow. It's all right. When you ultimately know you don't want to blow up the relationship, you're not self-destructive, you want to keep it there, you value it, you can almost express yourself to say, I don't care about being right or wrong. We could talk about this more tomorrow. I just want to let you know. Have a good night. Love you. That's keeping appreciations to a point where you're showing and expressing admirations for each other. You admire who he was during the relationship in the beginning. You admire who he is in the relationship in the middle. And you still admire who he's going to be in the relationship down the road. And when you have those bumps in the road, you seem to like just blow everything up. No, you got a great resume of who he is and who you guys are together. Show appreciations to even the small things. I really appreciate you bringing dinner to my office or lunch to my work yesterday. I really appreciate you, taking care of the kids this weekend so I can go out with the girls to a bridal shower. Anything to the level big, small, or even towards an argumentative place, show appreciation. You know what I'm saying? You don't always have to make sure you guys agree with everything, but you can always show appreciation because that just shows that true admiration for each other. And that's contagious. You know what I'm saying? That's almost inspiring him, all right, to keep the relationship going longer. Number 2, to keep the relationship lasting longer, well, it's pretty simple. Sex. Sex, regular, often, whatever. It's just clear as day how it is. The idea is you should be open to speak to him about how often would he like it, how often would you like it, and compromise. How does he like it, and how do you like it? Compromise. What kind of style or what kind of kinkiness does he prefer or you prefer? Compromise. The conversation of sex seems so sometimes even uncomfortable and just so private within 2 lovers, 2 people who are in love with each other, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, and they still don't open up a lot of doors in that department when really that's a huge thing in the relationship to last. Huge. So I'm saying keep it obviously, respectful, keep it tasteful, keep it classy, but open up that conversation. Discuss those uncomfortable questions if you're nervous about it, because the healthier the sex life, the healthier the relationship life is. If the sex dies in the relationship will eventually fall afterwards. Keep it hot, keep it fresh, communicate about it. You know what I'm saying? Have an idea to a point where even if you have to have a schedule because you're married with kids, make that an obligation, make that a priority. That just shows that you just really love this person and you don't want it ever for him to take you for granted. You appreciate everything. and I mean everything. So, sex, talk about it. Be open about it. You don't have to think you know all about it. It's fine. Be nervous. I'm nervous right now, but just it's okay. You know, it's a very nervous topic. I get it. All right, but open about it. Talk about it, and that way you show that it matters to you. You prioritize it to your life, and make sure that it's a priority in his life. It makes everyone more relaxed. So, all right, enough about that. Number three, and how to make the relationship last. Don't assume. Always ask. And I said this before in this other video about being curious, not judgmental. Always want to find out more. Don't assume. Even when you're wrong, sometimes you actually learn more about the situation and him as a person, which is okay because you never really care about being right in a relationship. Feelings aren't about being right or wrong. It's about being understood. So when you assume things, you take that opportunity for him to learn more about who you are, to understand who you like, what matters to you, because you're assuming. Assuming is lazy. It's easy. It's cheap. Ask straight up, especially about the sex thing before that. So just again, don't assume. Just ask. Communication is the biggest thing in a relationship. If you want a relationship to last, you see this, you hear it, you read about it. It's on movies, it's in books, it's in videos. They all say the number one thing, communication. So be open to something. Be curious. Be open-minded and ask what it is that you like to know or for him to know about you. And don't assume. That being said, I just want to say thank you again for watching my video. If you guys want to go further into this or need a little one-on-one coaching, check out coachingwithundress.com. I'm here to help as well. I got my very first product coming out called How to Love a Man. It's going to be so cool for you all to check it out. Honestly, I can't wait till you all see it, hear it, and let me know what you all think. Thank you all for watching. See you all soon.